A. Find I. What sound does I make? I. Find O. What sound does O make? Ah. Ah. Watch. Listen. Okay? Pretend, boys and girls, that you just heard something that you didn't know. What's the sound that you say? Oh, I didn't know that. All right? Ready? What sound does O make? Ah. And what sound does you make? Hit yourself in the stomach. All right? That's the sound you makes. All right? Now, let's go ahead and find, what are all the other letters? Consonants. Get your finger on the A. Ready? Let's read it with me. A, apple. B, book, ball, bell. C, cook, cat. D, dog. E, elephant. F, fan. G, good girl. H, hat. Igloo. I'm sorry, can we go back to I? Sorry. I, igloo. J, jar. K, kite. L, lion. M, mouse. N, nest. O, octopus. P, pen. Q, queen. And we'll talk about quad later, boys and girls. R, rabbit. S, sun. T, turtle. U, umbrella. V, vase. W, watch. X, X-ray. Y, yo-yo. Z, zipper. Very good. Now today, boys and girls, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about this sound. I want you to look at this sound. I want you to look at this word and tell me what that word says. Cat. That does say cat. Now, what we're going to talk about today is short A. And what I want you to tell me, we talked about it yesterday, I want you to tell me what are the 3 conditions that have to happen for short A to make that A sound. Who can remember cat? One syllable, right? It's a 1-syllable word. What else? One vowel. So smart. It's 1 vowel. And what's the only vowel in cat? A. And what sound does A make? A. And what does it have to end with? A consonant. Ends with consonant. All right. I'm going to write another word. Okay, let's look at this word. This word says sap. Why does A in sap make the A sound?
Because it's 1 syllable.
1-syllable word. Why else? 1 vowel. Why else? What sound does the A? What sound does the A in sap make? A. Very good. Let's get our boards out. Okay. Say the word hat. Hat. Let's push the sounds for hat. What's the first sound we hear? And what's the name of that letter?
H.
H. Can you tell me, Gleason, how to make the H?
Down and around.
Okay, down, up, and around. Very good. Okay, what follows? Ready? Go ahead, Tanya. It's Very good. I like the way Tanya said. She goes, but watch. Tanya, let's talk about Ready? Pretend that you're in a doctor's office. Ready? When the doctor puts the little stick in your mouth, what sound do you make? Okay, watch. You're gonna push your sound. You're gonna push here, and you're gonna go like this. There. It's kind of like a gross sound. It goes that sound. Very good. Now, what's the end? Very good. What does that word say? Hat. All right. Say the word man. Man. Let's push the sounds for man. And what do you hear in the beginning, Annabelle? And go ahead and write it down. Oops. What do you hear next, Daniel? Daniel, I want you to look at me. We're going to make the sound. Ready? Good job. Why am I doing that? Second language learner.
Yes. Correct.
He has to get it down. He has to get it as close. Go ahead. What's the last sound? Man. Go ahead and give me that sound.
Michelle.
Michelle. And what's the name of the N?
N.
N. Can you tell me how to make an N?
Go down, up, and around.
Very good. And what does that word say, Rocio?
Man.
Man. Very good. Now let's say the last word, and I want you to say the name Sam. Say the name Sam.
Sam.
I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong lesson, but that's okay. Say the name Sam. Sam. Now let's start. Ready? Let's start with the sounds. What's the first sound we hear? Guess what, boys and girls? We're going to make a capital S. Do we know why we make a capital S? Why do we make a capital S? In Sam. Because he's a name. Okay, what's the next sound? Let's try that again. Ready? Let's push it again. Sam. Listen to that A. Watch. Hear that Okay, there we go. And what's the last sound? What does that word say? Sam. Very, very good. Now, I'm going to add some blends here. And I'm not going to tell you the blends. I'm just going to add some sounds. Extra sounds. Listen to here. Ready? Let's say the word clam. Clam. Say it with me. Clam. Okay, I want you to look at my mouth when I say it. Watch. I'm going to go I want your tongue to hit the teeth when you go. Ready? Clam. Say it with me. Clam. Let's push the sounds. You see how that tongue is touching at the top? All right, let's do it again. What's the first sound? And what's the name of that letter, Daniel?
C.
C. Very good. Now, let's do it again. Clam. What's the next sound? Oh. And that is a L. Let's go down, just like that. Okay? What sound do these two letters make together? Cl. Now let's go to the next one. And let's go clam. M. Okay? What does that word say?
Clam.
Okay, now listen to the next word. Say stamp.
Stamp.
Okay, now watch my mouth as I say it, and I want you to say it just like me. Stamp. Ready? Stamp. Now say it again. Stamp. Now let's push the sounds. Stamp. What do you hear first? That's the S. What do you hear next? What do you hear next? Now let's listen to the last sounds. Ready? My lips are together. What letter is that? M. Okay, now watch. When my lips pop, what letter is that? P. Very good. What does that word say?
Stamp.
Stamp. Very, very good. Boys and girls, now we're going to be reading words. Okay? Eyes up here. I have this word and I don't know how to read it. Let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do something called a running start. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the first sound. Ready? Now watch. I'm going to take the first sound and add the second sound. Curve. Now I'm going to take the first and second and add the third. Curve. Make the third. Add. Put that together. Crab. Now let's do the next one. Okay, now watch. Those kids are going to be dependent on me. They're watching my letter formation in my mouth. And so they're watching. If I go crack, they're doing crack. What am I doing at this point? Y'all say the sounds. What's my mouth? What am I doing? Am I making any sounds?
No.
Cram. What does this part say? Okay, now let's do the last one. This last sound is P. Remember to hold down the cram and add P to it. Ready? What is that word?
Cramp.
Very good. That word is cramp. Awesome. Did you see how you read that word? All you had to do, boys and girls, is do a running start, and you could read that word. Now I'm going to show you another one. Okay, now ready? Here we go. We're going to start with the first one. Ready? Ooh, I love this. I can hear this. Ready? Let's go. Ready? Slow. Ooh, I like that. Can we try that again? Slow. Now ready? Here we go. You see how I'm not saying anything? Why did I do this piece? Because I don't think you know it. You see how I'm showing you? Am I saying the SL blend? No. But I'm talking about it as a unit, but I'm not saying SL blend. Okay? Kindergarten will take care of that next year. But I'm saying if you want to, but this is not the time. When are you going to say SL blend? During shared reading poetry. But not here. Okay? Ready? So what sound do these three letters make? Slap. Now?
Slam.
Woo, that was so smart. Okay, this is the last letter. It makes the sound. Let's put it together.
Slam.
What is that word?
Slam.
Awesome. All right, now, here comes the trick word. Here comes the trick word. If I can read it. All right, here we go. Okay, now, boys and girls, what I just saw you do was amazing. Now, ready? Now, I'm not going to say a word.
Go.
Okay, now on your own, see if you can do the last one. Okay, ready? When I say 3, I want you to tell me what that word says.
Grab.
Awesome. Okay, now, boys and girls, get your boards out. It is time to write sight words, one of my favorite parts of the lesson. Are we ready to write some sight words? All right, guys, look at this word. What is this word? And. That is and. And you know what? What I want you to do right now is I want you to take a picture of the word. Take a picture of the word. Okay, remember what it looks like. Are you ready? All right, write it. And. Does your word look like mine? If your word looks like mine, erase it. If it does not look like mine, write it again. Ooh, I love those clean boards. That tells me all your words look like mine. All right, write it again. Make sure you don't look to your right. Make sure you don't look to your left. Just look at your board. You know this word. You know this word. What is that word?
And.
If that word looks like your word, erase it. Okay, ready? Here comes the next word. Here it is. This word is in. Say it with me. In. Take a picture of it. All right, write it. Okay, does your word look like mine? Of course it does. Erase it, because you guys are so smart. All right, write it again. Does your word look like mine? Right, erase it. All right, now guess what? If I can write in, I can write is. How is in and is the same?
It has 9.
It has the it sound the same, right? So if I can write is, I can write in, I can write is. Ready? Take a picture. Write in. Erase. Write is. Does your word look like mine? If it looks like mine, erase it. Okay? Write is. Okay, good. Write and. Okay, I want you to look at this word. Oh, I already know y'all know it good. All right, ready? That word, don't let it trick you. That word says you. And that's a very important word in English. So let's look at this word. It's Y-O-U. Okay. Take a picture of it. Remember what it looks like. Ready? I'm going to take it away. Y'all ready? You sure?
Yes.
All right, let's go. Do. Does your word look like mine? Oh my gosh, give yourselves a pat in the back. That was the fastest learned word ever. Oh my gosh, good job. Write it again. Erase it, write it again.